Yeah. Check 1 2. What's up, Proctus? Welcome to the stream. Mayank Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Random Video Editor. Welcome to the stream. Clay, Central, Matthew, Liz, Ramos. Thank you guys for joining us. Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and this, my friends, is Train Sim World 5 today, and we're checking out a brand new DLC that comes out tomorrow for Train Sim World 5. This is early access. This is a first look of the Metrolink. Let me get this right. F59PH runs through LA on the San Bernardino line and on the Antelope Valley line, which are both Metrolink serves routes. Lynn Whitley, welcome to the stream. I'm Nick, welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. We have a bit of a longer drive today, so we're actually going to get started, and we'll just kind of update you on what you get in the DLC and stuff like that as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the music down. We're just going to hit restart real quick because I don't want to be late in our service. So, by the way, I'll show you here in a second. Hit restart real quick. You know me pretty good. You ordered the rail driver, should be here by Friday. I knew you would, bro. I knew you would. Oh, my bad. No face cam. There it is. I forgot to press the button. There it is. Welcome. Good to see you guys. As I said, Train Sim World 5. Our service is San Bernardino 304 from LA Union Station to San Bernardino downtown. Nice. First time hearing that song today, actually. Pretty dope from Epidemic Music. But anyways, yes, so as I said, I'm going to turn the music off because the sounds of this locomotive is pretty captivating. But yeah, this is the service we're doing right now. For those who are watching in the future who might want to do it as well, if you like this service, we are driving the F59PHR for Metrolink. About 490 tons. We have about 6 car consists and about 161 yards long. We're just a passenger train, so it's not going to be very long. Here is the cockpit, and again, we'll be in here for a while, so we'll get a good look at it. But first, we're going to get the train ready for departure. So first, we'll go get a reverser put a reverser key in like that. I'm going to go ahead and take our cut-off pilot valve. That's basically like your cut-off brake, whatever. Put that into the passenger. There you go. You can hear the brakes hissing. We'll put our black handle, the independent brake, into full application. We'll release our automatic brake so I can allow the brakes to start charging up, and then we'll get our headlights set to dim for now. We'll go in the bright before we depart. We want to make sure our gen field switch is on, which it is actually already on by default here. Other than that, that's pretty much it. It's really not a difficult train to operate or get started. It's actually very user-friendly, very simple, very basic. Anyway, so we're ready to open the doors up. There's no control in the cab to do that. We would actually call back to the guy back there to open the doors. We're gonna have to press the button here and open up the right side doors. While we're doing that, we'll go get our camera view set up for today's drive. Set my GoPro off the nose like that, and my other GoPro is gonna be one of the passenger view perspectives back here. So this is the Metrolink cab car back here. You guys, if you have seen Train Sim World 5, Antelope Valley or San Bernardino, you have seen these before. You can drive from both ends. You can hop into the cab up there, and you can actually drive this train from this end as well. We'll set our camera light behind this last door, I guess. That works. All right, so passengers are getting off, and we are ready for departure. I'm going to shut the right side doors. All right, right side doors are closing. Mind the gap. You can't hear me? Uh-oh. No sound. All right, hold on. I got you, TikTok. I think I might know what the problem is. Yeah. Alright, you should hear my voice now. Sorry about that, guys. I had my audio cut out the other day for some reason. And let's see. I have so many audio devices on my computer. I think it's this one. I add. Alright, let me know if you can hear sound. Also, let me know if there's an echo. Because there might be an echo. Alright, we're ready to go. Next stop's going to be Cal State LA Station. We are just outside of LA. As a matter of fact, LA is right behind us. We'll see a good shot of it as we roll out. But we have the green light, good signal. We'll give 2 honks and a bell. Now, you probably wouldn't normally honk the horn here at the station. It'd be very loud. But, alright, brakes release. We're adding in the throttle, put 2 notches in, and we'll start rolling off. Add a couple more. We can only do 12 miles an hour rolling off the platform here in LA Union. And so we'll do exactly that. What's up, CP4? Welcome to the stream, man. This is Train Sim World 5. You can get Train Sim World 5 on Steam, on Xbox, and on PlayStation. I think it's also, it might be on Game Pass. I don't know if it's still, it used to be on Game Pass. I'm not sure if it still is. It actually does also support Track IR, which I don't use that often, to be honest. Even though I was really wanting it. I was really hoping to get it, but I'm just lazy, I guess, for setting it up. But I can use my head to look around as well. It's pretty nice. But we're gonna turn it off for a second while we do a nice little drive-by view. With LA in the background. And once you kind of have all the DLC in LA, there's 3 different types of trains you can drive. You have the F, whatever it's called, the new one. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. You have that one on the left, and then you have the original F125, I believe it's called. We're a little fast right now. What's up, Zombie Slayer? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you should let your let your son try it. I think your son will like it. If he likes trains, definitely gonna be a good game for him. All right, so we're still 12 miles an hour. What are my thoughts? How do you like this simulator so far? I want to see someone else's opinion. That's a tricky one, because graphically, visually, it is the best train sim out there. Like, the closest competition to this is SimRail. But the downside to SimRail is that currently it's only Polish. So you only have one single Polish route on SimRail. But the graphics are pretty good there. The trains are really good there. The physics are really good there. So if SimRail were to ever add some DLC or some other routes, like in the UK, Germany, or where else? US, then they would definitely be a pretty good competition versus this. But graphically, this is the best train sim. Now, gameplay, enjoyment, and like some of the other areas, it's kind of preference, right? They give you a lot to do. There's a lot of routes. There's a lot of you can run. I mean, there's a lot to do, I should say. But it really depends what you're into. Like, if you're more, I don't want to say casual. I'm not gonna say casual, but if you're more just kind of like you want to get in and run a train, and here's the thing. If there's a particular route, let's go with this. This is the best way to explain. If there's a particular train or a particular route that you really like in real world that also exists in train sim world, then yes, you're gonna enjoy it. But for many people, because it's only a few countries, for many people there is no there's no local or train or service for them, and so for them it's like, I mean, there's other games that have the services I like, so it's tough, man. At the end of the day, I had somebody ask me about this game yesterday. They're like, hey, would you recommend me get this game? And their specific kind of interest were that they wanted to do US freight, right? It's a very specific scenario. I think that's what they wanted to do. They want to do US freight. And I was like, hey, I cannot recommend this game for full price if you want US freight, because it's only, I counted them like yesterday, there's only 7, I think, total US freight routes, like, ever in Train Sim World, which is crazy. We're on version 5 and there's only 7 actual US freight routes on Train Sim World, and they're not even that good. So I couldn't recommend it to them for the full price. But for on sale, it could be worth it, because I was actually taking a look at some of those freight routes, and I was just like blown away by how good the locomotives looked and how good the graphics looked. I know I'm trying to slow down, guys. I'm trying to talk and drive, and how good the graphics look and stuff like that. And but like I said, for full price, I just couldn't recommend it. I couldn't. It doesn't matter if I'm a Dovetail ambassador or not. I got to give my honest opinion. So shout out to Dovetail, because they did actually give me a review copy of this for free. So I'll put that up front. But that does not mean I can't speak my actual opinion on it, and I have to speak my opinion on it. I'm gonna say some things in this stream today that are positive and that are negative, because I have some thoughts about this particular train and this particular route that I like and things that I don't like, and I'm gonna be honest about both of them. All right, we're going uphill now. Speed limit is still 15, which is why I was struggling to manage my speed. Which bundle would I recommend? If you can get it on sale, I would recommend getting the deluxe edition of Train Sim World. The only way I would recommend you get like the UK pack or the German pack or the US pack is if like the route that you like is in that pack. That's the only way I'd actually recommend that pack. And I think the US pack only comes with San Bernardino, which is just basically the route we're on right now. This is the only route it comes on, which is fine, right? It comes with a couple trains, so if you like Metrolink a lot and you like San Bernardino line and that's all you want to do, then yeah, this is a great option for you. Yeah, I wonder who that was, Proctus. Wonder who that was. Anyway, so we are 3 miles away from Cal State, LA. We're in the new Metrolink. So I have to go ahead and say this. I hate this livery. And it's nothing against Train Sim World. It's nothing against Dovetail. I just don't like this livery in real life. Like, it is plain. Now, like, I feel like it does not do this actual train's frame justice. Because when I first saw this was coming out, and I was like, okay, well, that's good. We're getting a new, like, U.S. freight, or not freight, a new U.S. locomotive. That's good. But I just don't like, and this is what it looks like in real life. This is literally what it looks like in real life. So there's nothing you can do to make this look better, except maybe add some more dirt to it. You know, make it dirty. That's basically all you can do that hasn't been done. Turn this down. It's a very loud train. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, we are 2.7 out. We're going uphill. Let's do this. We're gonna crank it up. We're gonna do a good old NASCAR crank it up. Just kidding. I'm gonna crank up the sounds all the way up, and we're gonna take a listen, because I think that this is honestly where this particular train shines, is in the audio. So I'm gonna give props to the audio people. So here we go. I'm gonna shut up, and you guys can hear the sounds. Come on, man. The sounds, oh, they're good. I'm very happy with the sounds. Very satisfied. I just cranked it back up to notch 8, around to 60 miles per hour. We're almost to our first stop, so we're not gonna probably get there. We are late. but we're just gonna ignore that, I guess. Had to fix the audio issue earlier. Yeah, man, game is definitely cinematic. Oof. Specifically this train. What's up, CST? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great day, bro. Hope you're having a great day. KR Graphics, morning. Great to see you on. This will be fun to watch on my way to work. Nice, man. Would be safe on your way to work. But yeah, if you guys are just joining us, we just departed out of LA. We're driving the Metrolink F59PH. This DLC comes out tomorrow. So if you like what you see today, and you have the San Bernardino DLC or the Antelope Valley DLC, this train has services for both of those routes. It also has some scenarios and some journeys for the Antelope Valley route. So that's kind of the prerequisite to actually run this, is to have those, either of those two routes. Yeah, Rohan, we definitely need more maps. Best design trains were in the Art Deco time. The detail was incredible. Except I don't dislike the locomotive. I just don't like the livery. Like, there's got to be some better liveries out there, and not just Metrolink. But I might have to look. I'm gonna Google it after this station. I'm gonna look up some other trains. All right, let's get on those brakes. We're coming up on our first stop. We are driving. I believe this service takes us all the way from LA to San Bernardino, which is the entire route. Should take us about hour 45, 2 hours. So we'll be here for a while. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Honestly, you guys keep me entertained on drives like this. I tend to do shorter drives when I'm driving by myself because I get bored. So when I do live streams, I'm okay with doing longer because, like, you guys are talking, we're chatting about stuff, we're sharing ideas. All right, we're 500 yards out. Let's go ahead and hit those brakes. I think this one is a blind. Yes, it's a blind stop here. Yeah, I really like the horn too. The horn sounds chef's kiss for sure, man. All right, here we go, rolling up to the station, and I do have the stop markers turned off because my immersion. All right, we're gonna dump the brakes because we came in a little hot. 19 at the platform. We're gonna miss it a little bit, but actually, I forgot. Yeah, this station, the stop marker is actually a little bit beyond the platform because the platform is really small here. All right, we're good to go there. We're gonna open the left side doors and load the passengers up. Did they open? That's the wrong button. Open the right side. All right, there's the left side. Let's go take a look. Should be pretty quick since we're late. We won't be waiting at this platform. Hey, it would be cool to import your own design from Photoshop. I think people have figured out how to do that. I think they have. I mean, I've seen some really cool Train Sim World liveries on other websites that are really detailed. So I think people have been able to do it. I've not been able to figure it out. I know Photoshop, but I don't know how to get my livery into Train Sim World. It probably can't be too difficult, right? All right, here we go. Brakes release. I love the brake hissing sound as well. Those brakes are releasing. You see the pins moving. All right, throw it in. I think this is where we get to go a bit faster. We got a 70 mile per hour up ahead. And we're going to crank it up all the way. You always blow through the stop. This is a tricky one, Rick, because it's like a blind corner. You don't see the station coming, and the station's much smaller than you expect it to be. So I blew through it all the time as well. Completely forget it's there. Yeah, the deliveries in game are a bit limiting. I've been actually impressed by some of the deliveries that people have been able to make. Yeah, we just departed. Was it LA? I can't remember what it's called. LA something. Next stop is El Monte. So for those of you who live out here in the LA area, you'll be familiar with these names. I've actually heard of pretty much all these towns. I've been to LA before. I've not lived there, but I've been to LA. I've played various games that are based in LA enough to recognize many of these cities. I also flight sim a lot in the surrounding cities and airports around LA as well. So that's another reason why I know a lot of the LA cities. We're 7 miles from our next stop, 70 miles per hour, right in the middle of the highway. And I was saying that I want to look up to see if I can find any more liveries. It looks like most of the ones I find online are Metrolink. Oh, Amtrak has one. Ooh. Amtrak has a do they really have a F45? F59? Or was that just a fan art? Oh, another train. Ooh. 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 Okay, hold on. Hold on. Uh-oh, we froze. Oh. I was not ready for that. I was looking at my other monitor and I was not ready for that merge. Yeah, we had a first meetup right there. It's a short little meetup. Ooh, we hit that hard. Oh my god. Yeah, so this right here, honestly, is what I don't like about Train Sim World. We should have 100% derailed just now. And the fact that we didn't, like, they I'm not against Dovetail. I don't hate Dovetail. I just question some of their decisions. But like, they talk about how sophisticated their like physics system is, but then you do what I just did and you're like, how did that not queue up a derailing action? You know, I don't know. Anyways, we're back up to speed. Big Man 89, this comes out tomorrow. Alright, we're still good for 79 miles per hour now that we passed that little turn. Have any other sharp turns creeping up? No, we got a nice long section right here. Nice. I'll put it in like notch 3. I don't want to get all the way to 79. This might actually help us with getting back on time since we're late. We got to be there by 8:02 a.m. It is 7:52 a.m. right now. What I usually do too when I play, I wish Train Sim World had a live weather option, because or not live weather and live time option. Because what I do pretty often is I'll pick this timetable service that's closest to what the real world time is. So like that's what I did. So right in LA right now it's actually 7:45 a.m. as we're doing this stream, and we're currently like a little bit ahead of that. That's what I normally do. I got another yellow coming up. It's probably gonna slow us down to 45. Yeah, it's flashing as well. Maybe not. It might mean something on Metrolink. What's up, Amtrak fans? Sorry for asking, but what are the sunglasses for? It's just a thing I do sometimes. Oh, weather just changed on us. It got foggy. We are using dynamic weather, so it's not live weather. It's just dynamic. So like it kind of just randomly changes throughout the throughout our time driving. So hopefully it'll change from fog eventually too. But right now we are losing a lot of visibility, which is kind of worrying. So we gotta watch out here. Let's do a drive-by though. Oh man. Uh-oh, it froze again. There we go. Yeah, probably, Doc. Probably. Which is annoying. He was saying that the reason why you probably can't derail might be for PR reasons, like the train makers, like the brands like Metrolink or Amtrak or I don't know, Great Western, whoever. They don't want people crashing their trains and seeing videos online of their trains crashing. I'm like, man, it's a freaking video game. Chill the heck out. Seriously, if people want to make a video of your planes crashing, they will do it, or your trains crashing, they will do it. All you need is a little 3D modeling experience, and you're good to go, man. So yeah, that annoys me on Flight Sim too. The fact that like Microsoft has said that they can't like have it like visual damage on any plane. Like they have the wear and tear system they added for Microsoft 2024, right? But you'll never see like an actual oil leak or an engine fire or your tire blow, because freaking Airbus and Boeing or whoever don't want that in the simulator. Like, it's not your sim, for one. Second, it's a freaking game. Two, it's realistic. Tires blow out. That's life. You can't just like censor crap like that. We just watched a Delta CRJ crash in Toronto. Like, that's real freaking life, man. If people out there with, you know, crazy minds like me want to go out there and crash some planes just for the fun of it, it's a video game, right? In video games, you do what you can't do in real life. Anyways, that's my thoughts on that. But yeah, I mean, you can derail in Train Sim World, but you have to really push it. I mean, you have to be doing something really wrong or intentional to actually derail a train. It's very difficult to derail a train, and when you do, it's pretty anticlimactic because it like kicks you out the game before you even really see the actual derail happen, which is also annoying. So again, choices that I question. Yeah, same goes for missiles and guns, exactly. Well, they just changed that because that was actually apparently not a rule that was given to them by the you know, the companies, or just something that Microsoft decided. So that's no longer a rule on Microsoft Flight Sim. You can now actually have guns and missiles on your plane. You just can't shoot them, which is still, yeah. All right, so man, it has gotten super foggy. We've gotten that early morning coastal fog that we often see in California. We do have to slow down. We have a 60 mile per hour speed limit coming up, followed by a 40, 25, 20, and then the station. So I'm gonna put it into dynamic braking. Got a double yellow there. So right now I have the dynamic brake, or the combined brake forward for dynamic braking. It's gonna slow it down a little bit, not all the way. I don't want to use my automatic brakes. Man, I can't see nothing. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. We're okay. You love to find ways to import 3D model trains into Train Sim World 5, especially for Boston routes. So there is the what's that thing called? What's that thing they just came out with a couple of years ago? The editor. They call it that's what they call it, the editor. There's the Train Sim World editor, where you can actually go in and you can build your own train from scratch, like create, like not like put trains together, but like literally make a train for a game using basically Unreal Engine, a modified version of Unreal Engine's editor. Let's start getting on the brakes here. We're going downhill too. And so you can do that if you wanted to, if you have the patience. You can learn to do it too. Like, it's not like you have to be a special type of person. There are YouTube tutorials out there that'll teach you how to use Unreal Engine's editor, which is in other cases actually used to make full games. So honestly, that is a good skill to have in general if you want to get into the gaming industry, is learning that program. But so you can learn that on your own on YouTube. There's also courses out there that you can pay for if you want to go that route. We're approaching El Monte Track 2, by the way, guys, and we are on time. Look at that. We are 3 minutes early. What is this world? Kind of intense in the fog. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of was like not liking it at first, but I'm starting to grow on me. And then also, you're gonna need to learn 3D modeling, which you can also learn for free online using a free tool called Blender. Matter of fact, I actually just recently posted a Microsoft Flight Sim scenery for my home airport, and that's how I learned how to do that. Was I use YouTube tutorials on how to use the Microsoft Flight Sim SDK and how to use a 3D program called Blender, a free 3D program. Let's put our independent brakes on full. That's off, and open up the doors, and we'll kill. There we go. And so yes, you can do that. So yes, whoever's watching, you can do it. Is it easy? Not really, but is it worth it? It might be. For me, learning 3D modeling was actually 100% worth it, because what a lot of people probably don't know about me is that when I was younger, I grew up wanting to be an artist. Like I drew a lot. I would draw everything. I drew everything I was interested in. I would draw cartoons that I watched. I would draw planes. I drew a lot of planes, and I drew a lot of trains as well. That was one of my big things that I drew a lot, because those are the two things that I was so interested in. I was interested in planes, trains, and cars, and so I drew those three things in my little notebook. I probably still have it somewhere. I was also really big into Dragon Ball Z. So I drew, I made my own scenarios in Dragon Ball Z, and I drew the characters doing different things. Anyways, long story short, I get older, right? It's time to go to college. I got to decide, am I going to go to college for sports? Am I going to go there for you know, an actual, I don't know, trade? And so I had to choose between sports or art. And so I chose art, because for sports, I like sports. I did it because I was good at it. Didn't love it, but I did it because I was good at it. But I did actually have a passion for art. And so I went to school because I wanted to actually be a 3D modeler. That's what I want to do. I want to make 3D stuff. Well, the recruiter sort of lied to me, and they said, hey, yeah, so for whatever reason, we're going to send you through to do graphic design for 2 years, get your associates, and then we're going to go back, basically kind of in a way, continue for one more year, I think it was supposed to be, to get my bachelor's in animation. But that's actually what I really wanted. I want to make animations, movies and stuff. And so, anyways, I finished my graphic design associates thing, and now it's around that time, and I'm like, all right, we talked, a couple years ago, and it's time for me to switch over to the thing that I actually wanted to do, because the two majors are very similar. They all take the same minor courses, and then you continue on to do the animation and learn the programs. Anyway, so I'm like, I'm ready. And long story short, it just fell through. For one, it was more expensive than it was supposed to be. Two, it was just a hassle. And I was like, all right, well, I already kind of know what I'm doing here, with other things that I learned how to do. So I'll just start working doing that, and I got a job straight out of college doing that, which was super helpful. I want to shut the doors. Is it the right side? It's the left side. Left side doors. And yeah, so that kind of fell through. And so later on in life, I found a 3D program called Blender. This is after I was, flight simming and stuff. And I was like, yo, this is kind of what I wanted to learn back in college. I didn't really get too deep into animation, but the 3D modeling part is still pretty cool. I'm not a professional 3D modeler. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I learned it on my own. At one point, I stopped using it. I forgot everything because, you gotta keep using this stuff. You gotta practice it. So when I stopped using it, I completely forgot it. And then a few years later, I was like, you know what? I want to finish that airport I was doing. So I had to go back and relearn 3D modeling a second time. Matter of fact, I think I did this 3 times. There we go. Now we got the green light. It is very foggy. We are way too fast. I don't know. Oh, because we're merging. That's why it's 20 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention today. But I'm so into the story. But yeah. So I learned 3D modeling via YouTube. But because that's not my job, and it's not my main thing I do, I just kind of didn't use it, and so I forgot it. So I had to relearn it multiple times, and I did it 3 different times. But my point is that you yourself, doesn't matter how old or young you are, if you can watch a YouTube video and download a program, then you can actually start learning 3D modeling and game design right now today. So all I'll say is go look up Blender. It's a free 3D program. It's used by a lot of people. It's safe. It has a lot of great support, a lot of great plugins. You can do pretty much anything you could ever want to do for 3D or animation, including making mods for any game with Blender. And then Unreal Engine is also a really good program to learn. It's not the easiest game engine to learn. There's also Unity, which I did take a dabble in a while back. I think Unity might be a little easier. I can't remember. It's been a while. But either way, you can do it. Like those programs you can download for free. What usually you get charged for like the game programs is when you want to start publishing to like Steam or Xbox and stuff like that. So anyways, that's my story. Used to draw planes, trains, and ships. Yeah. Is there a backlight, Mr. Marine Raptor? Where exactly? What backlight? We can do 60. We got a green. We're gonna have a few crossings. We're gonna probably have to pay mostly attention to those because we can't see the streets. I don't think that was a crossing sign. I think that was like a bridge sign. We'll take a look outside in a little bit. I'm trying to not die. We got 3.7 miles to Baldwin Park Station. I think that's our 3rd or 4th stop today. On the way to San Bernardino. 6 miles per hour is what we can do. Let's get up there. We're back on schedule. Your mom knows someone from teen life or high school, works at Disney Animations. I'm pretty sure I know somebody from Disney as well. I don't talk to them, right? I don't know them that good, but because of my career path that I took, as far as, you know, I still went to the same school with the animators. I was still a friend with them. And many of my classmates and stuff went on to work and do some pretty cool stuff. Matter of fact, he wasn't a classmate, but I worked with him at another job doing graphic design. He was just getting started with graphic design when he came to work where I was working at. And he ended up going and doing a really cool job where he actually works with a sports team doing their, like, you know, like when you go to a baseball game and they have the big graphics and animations that happen when things, like when fun things happen, like when the home runs hit. Like I think he does those or something. I don't remember, but no, that's pretty cool. I have no regrets or anything like that. I still love what I do. Alright, we gotta get, these speeds are killing me today, man. I am off. We got a 40 coming up and we're gonna blow right through it. I don't even care, actually. Oh, because we're going this turn, I see. We'll just use a dynamic brake. The dynamic brakes are like useful, but like they're slow. Like I'm finding that using the automatic brake is much more responsive than using the dyno. Right, we got down to 40 though. Blender is awesome, and you can make a model for Train Sim World. Yes, you could. You could definitely make a model for Train Sim World in Blender. You could make a whole route for Train Sim World using Blender. Now, you got to still use the Unreal, Train Sim World's Unreal Engine editor to do the route, like to actually place tracks and build it and stuff like that. But all the buildings, all the 3D stuff you see in a map, which we can't see right now because it's very dense fog, all that stuff, you can make in Blender. And when you learn Blender, oh my god, the stutters. When you learn Blender and then you start playing games, you notice how simple a lot of these 3D models are. Like, look at that. That's just like a simple cylinder. I can make that. I'm not very good at Blender yet, but I can make that. What's up, Conrad Young? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good, man. Thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. I do want to apologize. I was supposed to do a video yesterday, or a live stream yesterday, in Run 8, and it ended up not working out. But I'll make up for it. Probably try to do it next week. Jamie is in the chat. What's up, man? Welcome aboard, bro. I am missing all the crossings. I'm like so not paying attention, bro. I'm like looking at chat. We're talking about this and that. I am not being a good driver, but welcome aboard, man. Jamie, you're asking what do I think of the F59 so far? My positive takes are the sounds are incredible. They are loud, but I'm all for that. I've always complained that the sounds were not loud enough in Train Sim World, specifically on the US locomotives. So I'm happy with these sounds. Inside and out, horn sounds great, bell sounds great. The actual model of the train looks good to me as well. Personally, I don't like the Metrolink livery. That's just my preference. That's how it looks in real life. So it's not you guys' fault. And I mentioned that earlier. I just don't like Metrolink livery. I just think it looks boring and too, dull. Like, they could have put a massive Metrolink on there, or like look at the coaches. Look how good the coaches look. The coaches look great. I love the Metrolink coaches. But then they're like, nah, we'll just throw some white paint on it and send it to service. So yeah, but I was actually I got distracted, but I was trying to look at and see if there's any other Metrolink liveries out there that were used in real life. It looks like there's a couple, so I think once this releases to public, we'll probably see a few livery downloads on the creators club and whatnot. So I'm looking forward to that, because I just don't like the livery. That's the only thing I don't really, only thing I don't like. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. They have a camera. Is it I think it's the first, at least first U.S. locomotive that comes with the actual camera to watch you and your failures. Look on both sides. So don't be on your phone driving this train. You'll probably get an email. Sanji from Australia, welcome to the stream, man. I really would love to go to Australia and train some world. I hope that happens someday, because Australia has some really interesting trains and interesting routes. Oh, it's so freaking. I hope this fog clears out. I hope it clears up. We got a ways to go still. We got a ways to go. We've been driving for about 40 minutes. Have I tried Train Sim World 5? This is Train Sim World 5. Is this GTA 6? It looks similar. Bro, I'm missing all the crosses. Okay, let's look close. Hold on. This is my favorite view right here. This is my favorite view right here. Oh. Alright, I guess we're not stopping at Baldwin. I'm sorry. Bro, I watched Matt do the same thing on stream last week. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, we're not stopping at Baldwin. That's gotta be one of the best. That's gotta be one of the best features that Train Sim World added recently, was the fact that you don't fail the entire mission or the entire service for missing stations. You just probably get a good talking to after it's over. Alright, well, next stop, Covina. And we're definitely gonna be early. What's up, Richie Rail? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Alright, let me work on my multitasking here, guys. Let me work on my multitasking. Alright, we're cruising. If you guys are just joining us, we're on the F59. Metrolink F59PH. So we left LA about 40 minutes ago, almost 45 minutes ago. And we're headed for San Bernardino. But it has turned foggy. We're running with the dynamic weather on. Uh-oh, I got a big freeze up. That was a big freeze. We're running with the dynamic weather on. And it was a nice clear day when we left in LA. But for some reason here, east, is it east? Are we going east? Yeah, San Bernardino is east. Yeah, we're going east. But yeah, we got some really nasty fog. I'm just really hoping it clears up, because you can't see nothing in this, man. Crazy Dash is in the chat. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Welcome aboard. Good to see you. You get 2 honks, bro. You're special. Oh, plus there's a crossing coming up. There we go. Over to the right lane on main 1. Alright, let's pay attention, Blue. Let's pay attention as I look at the chat. Calling at Surbiton, West Byfleet, Woking, Brookwood, Asheville, Aldershot, Farnham, Bentley, Alds. I don't think we're stopping any of those places. I think you got the wrong ticket today, bruv. I think you got the wrong ticket. By the way, speaking of tickets, if you guys have never heard of Train Sim World, the newest version of Train Sim World does have what's called conductor mode, and it actually allows you to ride on the train in the back as a conductor, and check tickets and clear up aisles and things like that. I saw it this time. What's up, Alex Alexander? How are you doing, bro? I'm doing good, man. Cannot complain. So I just found out from somebody yesterday that apparently the Union Pacific Big Boy drives through my city like a couple times a year, or was it once a year or something like that. The point is, it just comes here, period. I never knew that. I've been living here all my life, and I've never seen a steam train, like, alive. I've seen them, like, at museums, just sitting there dead, right? Like a dinosaur. But I've never seen a live steam train with, like, steam flowing out of it and stuff. Oh, great, now we're getting rain. I knew it. When the fog came, I was like, we're definitely gonna get rain. All right, what's the wiper button? Where the wiper's at? Okay, hold on. Focus. No, we all need wipers. All right, we're 1 mile away from our next stop. I'm just gonna go to idle. We'll let it coast because we're early. We got like 5 minutes to get there. We're only a mile out. It's conductor mode. I mean, it depends on where you're from. Wait, did I say conductor mode? Sorry, guard mode. Yeah, conductor mode would be dope. That's not a thing though. I'm sorry, chat. I'm really sorry. That is not a thing. Do not. Yeah, I take that back. There is no conductor mode. Conductor would be really cool though. That'd be a cool feature. But that is not a thing. It's called guard mode. Yeah. So yeah, you're riding the back of the train and basically open and close the doors and make sure the platform is clear. Make sure people got their right tickets and stuff like that. So it's called guard mode, not conductor mode. I got that wrong. I cannot see where the wipers. Yeah. Visibility is an issue, and it's not because of the sunglasses. I can actually see very well. What's the wiper? Is it V? Yep, it's V. Oh, don't make me get up. No, okay, it's a delivery. Okay, I gotta stop. We got 100 yards to stop. This is Covina. Alright, so the good news is the fog cleared up, but now we have rain. I can deal with rain. The visibility is much better now. What's up, Kenny Elliott? Welcome to the stream. Get yourself across the UK to see the steam trains in action. I would love that. I would love to see like the any of them, honestly. Any steam train. All right, that's a very. I think we made up for the station that we missed. What do you think, chat? I think we made up for the station we missed with that beautiful smooth stop there, and we are 3 minutes early. I will put it in neutral. Put the independent brake on. They might hold us here. I'm not sure. Since we're ahead of schedule, they might hold us here. They just might. Next stop is Woking. We'll see. Nope. Next stop is Pomona. What route are you on? That sounds like a UK route you're talking about. Yeah, we gotta wait. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go stretch our legs. Let's go stretch our legs. Oop, that's a fuse cabinet. How do I get out of here? Where's the door? Is the only way out of this cab the nose? Bro, I think it is. I think the only way out is the nose. Yeah. All right. Well, we haven't really taken a close look at the train since we started, but here she is. A very nice detail up to the front, as usual from the Train Sim World people. I always like the detail down here on the trucks. One of my favorite parts of the train. Fuel tank. Alright, we got 30 seconds. I could have swore there was a door. Is that a door? I can't get in that way. Ow. Huh. Yeah, American trains are massive, and that's why I love them. That is why I love them. That is why I love them, is how big and loud they are. Like, yeah. Like, honestly, what's crazy is we've been begging for the Acela. Oh, wait, I got more time than I thought. We were begging for the Acela on Train Sim World for, like, years. We finally got it. And I've never actually been on an Acela in real life, right? Because, again, I don't live near any big passenger routes, sadly, which is really just Florida, California, in the northeastern corridor. Like, if you don't live in those couple places, you ain't never been on a train. You know what I mean? In the U.S. It's so, I don't know. For some reason, I thought it would be louder. It's quiet. It's real quiet. I have to shut the doors. Oh, that's a gate place. Alright, you, yeah. It's real quiet, and so, like, I like driving it. I really do like driving it. I like how it looks, but I don't like how quiet it is. And I have a feeling that's probably a real life characteristic of it from the cab. Alright, we're ready to go. Next stop, Pomona North. And we need to be there in 10 minutes. Probably going backwards. Okay. Alright, let's get us a nice drive-by now that we can actually see. We'll do it over here. Look at that. Oh, with the nice reflections. And we'll turn it up. And one more time for the culture. From the auto body shop. Oh, that's actually it's a pawn shop. That's very American. Do you have pawn shops like in Europe? Is that a thing over there? I lied. I lied one more time. I think there's another crossing coming up, actually. I think I saw a car cross. Yep, there's a crossing right here. Oh, I can't get off. Okay, there we go. Oh, it won't let me off, like it was a boundary. I can't move my camera. Okay, I can. There we go. Alright, set up. And there it is. Sweet. I just love the sounds on this thing. Honestly, all the trains on San Bernardino actually sound really good. The other train that comes with the route sounds really good too. It sounds very powerful. In the UK, they call them cash converters. Y'all are weird. The heck is a cash converter? What do they convert it to? Wouldn't that be like a currency exchange thing? That's more what that sounds like. Alright, we're doing 60. We got a good stretch all the way to Pomona. 5.2 miles to get to Pomona. We got just under 10 minutes to do it now. There's a lot of railroad crossings because we're in a, we're right in the city right now. So when you're driving on the San Bernardino line, you'll be using the horn a lot if you're using it correctly. You don't have to use the horn, right? If you just if American horns annoy you, I'm not sure why that would be. If American horns annoy you, then you can just never use the horn. Like, you don't get dock points, you don't get bonus points for doing it. It's just how it is in real life. U.S. trains always honk their horn before they go through crossings. Not always. There are some quiet zones. I did learn a while back that I think the only quiet zone we have on this route is actually all the way in San Bernardino once you pass the station. So the rest of it, when you see the X on that X sign, I'll show it to you guys in a little bit in case you're unfamiliar. There we go. Kill the bell. And let's go crank it up because we are going uphill 1.8% through the city, headed to Pomona. Yes, I agree. Steam trains have the best sounds. Yeah, I got you digital. I'll show you guys the outside here in just a second. I just want to make sure the train is good. It's taking care of itself for the most part. We're going uphill, so I'm basically just on notch 8 trying to climb up. And I will go ahead and make sure the sounds are not too loud before we go out there. And let's go take a look. It's a little dark because it is raining, but here it is. This is the Metrolink. I keep having to look. F59PH. Again, I'm not familiar with this train. I've never seen one in real life. I don't live out here in California. I'm not familiar with it. I'm learning today as you guys are, if you are not familiar with it. So the cash converters trade stuff in. You need cash, then you can buy it back at a later date. Yeah, it's a pawn shop. John says you can't hear me again. That's weird because I fixed that. Check, check. Check, check. Is it just low? It might be low. I think it's probably low. Let me reset the audio again. Gotcha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see if I can fix that. Okay. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with TikTok today, man. I've got to slow down here in a bit. Hold on. Let me make sure to drive the train first. Throw it into dynamic brakes, and we're going to slow down. We have a 40 coming up, probably because of the sharp turn. Yeah, we got a little kink right there. We are actually stopping right after that too, and we are on time, so it's a good thing we're slowing down anyways. I need to just reset all my audio. Yep, there's a 40. And here's a turn. And we're just under a mile out. Did my mic unplug or something? I don't know. All right, coming up on Pomona, you can see we have a meetup here. We have another train on the left waiting for us. Most of this route is all single track. So you have these few sections here where you'll actually have a place to go around somebody. So if somebody's late or early, you may find yourself having to wait behind the train. I got you, Hockey. I'm trying to fix it right now, man. Oh, y'all can't hear me on TikTok. I'm trying to fix it. Trying to do a lot of things right now. My mic is not even showing up on TikTok right now. Heck. Alright, well, we got a draft. So we have... I know YouTube can hear me. You guys got me, right? Alright, get the bell on. Won't honk this time. And come to a stop. I do like the rain on the platforms. Like, I like how reflections on there. Try to get her stopped by the end. Alright, that's good right there. Alright, over the left side doors, and we have reached. I think this is Pomona, right? Alright, while we're waiting there, let me see if I can fix this audio problem. I don't know what's going on with it. I think I know what the issue is, actually. I think I know what the... I think I double added my audio sources. I see my mic right here. Can I remove this? Delete. There we go. Delete. Delete. Oh, lock the doors. I think they're ready for us to go. Wait, is it the right side or left side? It's left side. All right, I believe we should have audio now on TikTok. Let me know TikTok if you guys got audio now. All right, doors are shutting. And next stop, Claremont by 838, only 2 miles away. Let's go. And oh great, the fog is back. I'm really surprised they haven't fixed the dynamic weather. They added dynamic weather back in, was it Train Sim World 3? Why are we not moving? We're going backwards. Hold up. The OCD of the wiper. I got you, man. I got you. Look at it. It's off. There you go. Alright, Endion. Let's try that again. Come on. Yo, why are we not moving? What's up? Why are we rolling backwards? What did I press? Alright, once it's set up, went back to idle. Passenger. I'm not hearing the engine like spool up like it should. You love Pomona, you've been there a few times. It is KRG or KR graphics. Yeah, I can adjust the levels, but we gotta first figure out why the train is not going. What? Let's see. Wait, I just realized our headlights are dim this whole time. Gauge lights, step lights, ground lights. Fuel pump, gen fuel, good. That's all good. Fill the bill while we figure this out. No. Cursor is still neutral. We'll put it back in the forward. I did hear the engine kind of react to that. Let's see if it fixes it. Even though I'm on independent brake, I should still be getting power. What's up, DZ? Good to see you, man. What happened? Done nothing. We have a failure here. Let's just reset the whole train, right? Almost like it says fault right there. Again, this game doesn't actually simulate faults, but it says fault. Oh, good question. The door's closed. That's probably what it is. I bet you that's what it is. Nope. They are not. And the reason why is because I opened the wrong side. Yep. That's a good one. I think anytime your train is like not moving and you can't figure out why, it's probably because your doors are open. Alright, try it now. Yep, that's what it was. Well, we were on time. On time just for the fog. Ooh, wheel spin. Hey, good catch. Whoever caught that in chat, good catch. It would have took me a whole another 15 minutes to find that. Hey, how the levels sound? I think it's still loud for you guys. Let me see. Which it shouldn't be. I don't know, man. TikTok is doing its own thing. I have a whole mixer here that I leveled it out, but TikTok is readjusting them for some reason. I did, Eagle. I did. Alright. We're back. Why is it foggy again? I was trying to mention this before I found out that my engine wasn't working. But what I was saying was they added the dynamic weather back in Train Sim World 3. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. And the issue with it, the reason why I don't use it a lot of times is because when you turn it on, there's like almost a guarantee it's gonna rain. And a guarantee it's gonna be foggy. And I wish there was a way for you, kind of like in American Truck Sim, where you could set the percentage of rain. You go, hey, I want there to be a 30% chance of rain. And it'll eventually rain, but it's only 30% chance it's gonna happen. Man, I can't see nothing. You are a hero, Rod. You're a hero, man. There's a crossing. Yeah. Same thing for other elements like fog and stuff like that. So I wish there was a better way to fine tune the chance of dynamic weather. I'm gonna stop. Is this game any good? Yeah, I mean, it depends what you want to do, though. I always tell people, if you are really interested in German or UK, like trains and routes, this is the absolute best train sim you're ever going to find. You're going to love it. But if you're mainly into US content, US trains, and US passenger or freight, then it won't keep your attention for very long. Now there is a Dutch route coming out eventually, and there's also a Thomas and Friends DLC coming, which is really cool. Like, I can't wait for that. Is it worth the upgrade from Train Sim World 3? If you have 3, yeah, it's worth it to go to 5, but not full price. I wait for it to go on sale. Matter of fact, you just missed a big sale last week. Really big sale. All right, now we came from being 3 minutes early to 3 minutes late. Let's go ahead and stop the train. All right, we made it though. We didn't miss the whole station. Is there multiplayer? No, no multiplayer in Train Sim World. None. Unique, you bought all the DLCs with the sale, so now you have the full Train Sim 3. Ah, I see. Well, when you go to Train Sim World 5, you'll keep those DLCs. I'm surprised when you bought all the DLC for Train Sim World 3, you didn't buy all the DLC for Train Sim World 5, because... Alright, let's go. Next stop, Montclair. And we have, let's see how many more you got. We have Montclair, we have Upland, we have Rancho Cucamonga, and we have CP Beach. Uh-oh, did I leave a door open again? I think I might have pressed the wrong button. Ah, camera. Oh, that door's shut. Oh, yep, the left side's opened. How did I do that? Probably, yeah, when I press this button to open this, it's right next to the door button. So I think I accidentally pressed the door button. It should be closed now. Oh wait, did I close the wrong one? Oh my god, which one is open? Unlock, unlock. Yeah, so they're both closed. Both closed. There we go. Alright, so I think that's one thing right there. It shows door closed, has to be green, I guess. Oh no. Oh. Roll button. Oh, I think I just found a cheat. So it was foggy, right? I went to photo mode, came back from photo mode, and now it's not foggy. Good to know. Good to know. All right, let's go. All right, 1 mile to Montclair, and we're late. God, no, 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 no. No, Paisley. This is on Steam, this is on Xbox, and it's on PlayStation. Oh, really, Rudy Chase? There's been a bug. I didn't know. I wouldn't call it a bug. I'd call it a feature. If you don't like the weather, go to photo mode, come back. But I guess if you do like the weather, then it is a bug. Yeah. But welcome back, man. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. It is also early access. I'll say that. But I doubt it gets fixed. I doubt it's gonna be fixed. I'm happy with it. Alright, coming on Montclair, about 400 yards. And this is actually my favorite station on the route. Man. Hey, look at that, that's dope. I can stop it from here. Getting brave. Yeah, I think we got it. I think we got it. Look at that. Look at that. Stop at the platform from the drive-by camera. Bro, that's a pro move right there. That's pro. That's pro right there. We're trying to showcase the route. I'm just driving the train. So I thought, you know what, maybe add a little flavor to the drive by adding in dynamic weather. This is what I normally do. Like when I'm driving on my own, I'm like, all right, you know, I've been here before. We've done this route a bunch of times. But add in some weather to kind of make things interesting. So that's the reason why I turned dynamic weather on in the first place. But yeah, I like this station. I like the little art thing over there. You're about to get dressed and head to the store to buy an Xbox gift card. You can get those online. Go to the store for that. What the read of the locomotive like? What does that mean? I'm not sure what you're asking me. I don't know what you're asking me. Alright, next stop is Upland Station. Let's go. Crossing coming up. Now we have the nice sunlight, the sunny California sun. I've actually never heard that term before. Chat. I never heard that term before. Chat reading game. That's so true. But so is like Flight Sim. Like Flight Sim and Train Sim are both the perfect chat reading game because there's nothing else going on. It's easy. I mean, planes are even more easy because you put it on autopilot and you're doing nothing for 2 hours. You literally just read the chat. And what a lot of people do is they'll read chat, show Discord, watch videos, do literally everything but fly until it's time to descend. And trains are similar, except there's no, at least not this train. This train doesn't have an auto throttle or cruise control or anything like that. And so I do have to actually manage the speed myself and this and that. But some trains, some of the more modern trains, You see it a lot in Germany and in the UK in the high-speed trains. They have like cruise control. They have all that stuff. It basically controls the train the entire way. All you gotta do is just hit the safety button to make sure you're still alive. I like those trains. There's no effort in those trains. Do I have the horseshoe curve? Yes, I do. I was actually just looking at it yesterday, and even to this day, it's still, in my opinion, probably top 3 best U.S. freight train routes in Train Sim World, and it's out of date. Like, it's really out of date. That came out back in Train Sim World 2, which is crazy. So it doesn't have the new weather system. Well, it technically does have the weather system, but it doesn't have the new clouds. It doesn't have a lot of the new, flashy, stuff. Next stop, can we see the cab car? Uh-oh, it might not be next stop. Did we blow that? Yeah, we did. There's no next stop. Next stop is gonna be schedule's changed. That's the second station we blew through today. Yep. That's alright. You guys can catch the next train going the other direction in about an hour. All good. Pretty good. We're all good. 4 miles. Rancho Cucamonga. 4.8 miles. And we'll probably have a layover there. So we'll check out the cab car. Yeah, I got you, man. We're gonna lose some points, but I don't care. Points mean nothing to me in this game. Mean nothing. I don't achievement hunt in Train Sim World. Like, for me, it's all about driving the trains and scenery and the ops and stuff. Not interested in getting gold or rewards and things like that. How do you play Union Pacific on Antelope Valley? I think you have to have the Sherman Hill DLC, which actually might be free now, or at least it was free for a short period of time. You were supposed to get off there, Paisley? Well, like I said, if that was your stop, you're gonna have to get off at Rancho and catch the next westbound. Or it might be faster to take a taxi or Uber. Hey, you knew the risk when you got on this train. You knew the risk. What's up, Jack? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Yes, I can use dynamic brake, and I should. I haven't been, but I should. In fact, I'm gonna use it right now. We're going downhill 1.2%, and we're gonna go over like that. A speed reduction of 45 for a very split second. And we go into notch 8 on dynamic brake as we are speeding through. There we go. Buddy, the Big Nasty, how do you get this locomotive? It comes out tomorrow on all platforms, so look out for it. On Steam, on Xbox, on PlayStation, starting tomorrow. And we got a big bump back there. Yeah, my train handling skills are bad today. I don't know what's going on with me. Would be really cool if they added the Orlando International Airport to Miami. Bright Line, yeah, that's one of my main routes that I'm asking for, is the Bright Line route from Orlando International. I would like to see that. You don't have any Florida routes, which is crazy. Because, oh, you know why? It's because we're actually going to be diverging right here, and we're not too fast, but we're going to get a pretty good kick to the right. And here on our right, it's actually an industry track blocked by a gate. Now, I don't know if you can actually get access to that industry. There is a freight car over there. All right, we can hit 79 again. Yes, Run 8 does have an Orlando route. It has the what's called the A line, and Orlando is the most southern part, I want to say, of the route. It doesn't go south to Miami, so it doesn't follow that bright line down to Miami, but it goes north up to Jacksonville, Waycross. They just added all the way up to Savannah, Georgia. No, they just added all the way up to South Carolina. I can't remember the name of the small town, but it goes through Savannah, Georgia, up to somewhere in South Carolina. And then it also goes left to Fitzgerald, or through the Fitzgerald subdivision. So there's a lot of track out there on Run 8. A lot of track out there. But there is actually, if you guys haven't seen the San Bernardino line, there is actually freight ops you can do out here. There's a few little local jobs that they have in the timetable. Pretty basic stuff. It's basically like 1 or 2 local jobs you do over and over. Most of these tracks are not actually utilized on those local jobs. But it would be nice to use them. I mean, I guess technically you could, do free mode and use whatever track you want. Alright, there's a station right there. Let's not miss it this time. We might miss it. We might miss it. But we're doing 50. 45. Ooh, I don't know, chat. What do you think? This is a long one. It's a long one. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. A little short, but we're good. A little short, but we're good. Yeah, I'm not it today, man. I should be in the back. I should be a passenger right now. The Silver Meteor, which one are you talking about? Where do they drive? What's up, Infinite Gaming? Welcome to the stream. Love getting representation, but the one you're really looking forward to is GTA 6. They got the highway that passes by your house modeled. Oh man, that would be pretty dope to have your house in GTA 6. Yeah, that'd be pretty sick, man. I'm looking forward to that too. There was a rumor back in the day that they were going to do that the new game was going to be in Houston, which was crazy to me. It's like, why? Like, why would they come here? But like back before they announced more details about oh, wait, did I turn? Okay, doors are closed. Cool. Before they had announced where like GTA 6 was actually going to be, there was a rumor going around that they were going to be doing Houston, Texas, which was weird. I was like, why would they bring GTA to Houston, Texas? Like, I mean, yeah, there's some pretty cool stuff here. You could probably make a pretty dope map, but oh yeah, I was like, man, if they did, I'd be pretty happy. I mean, we got NASA here. We got everything here. We got a beach. It's not very nice, but we got a beach. It's not as flashy. It doesn't have as much character as Florida. I mean, you can't beat Florida. Florida's crazy. When it comes to personality and things like that. The Silver Meteor is Amtrak long distance service. It goes through Savannah, Georgia. Okay. It might have it actually, because they do have Amtrak services that run all the way up to A-Line on Run 8. So if that's what you're into, you could do that, but I would not recommend Run 8 for passenger stuff at all. Alright, so next we would go via. So we're not stopping at CP Beach. We're driving through it. Our next actual stop is Fontana, and we have to be there at 9:09. That's about 10 minutes from now. After Montana, we have 2 more stops, Rialto and San Bernardino, and we are done. Okay, so we're scheduled to arrive. Actually, sorry, we have 2 more. We have another one. So downtown San Bernardino as well. So our final stop is at 9:26. We have about 26 minutes left in our service, depending on if we're actually on time. We should be, I think, because we skipped that station. We should be back on schedule again. We should be good. Captain Morpheus question: should I do ads conservative or balance? I want to make sure there's not too many ads for viewers. For streaming, I turn mine off. I think. I mean, you guys shouldn't be getting ads because I literally hit the button in the YouTube Live options to like they have an option to manually insert ads or for them to automatically insert them, and I turned it on manual so that hopefully they'll never show up, and I have to do it myself. I have another 45 coming up, which means I think we're hitting a switch. I see another train right. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. We're supposed to be hitting the switch at 45. Oh. There's a cab car. Oh well. Yeah, I might be reading too much chat today. Might be reading too much chat today. You should come to Sun and Fun in April. I would like to go. I really would like to go. I don't know. I can get away. Got baby business to take care of. I've always wanted to go to Sun and Fun. I also gotta find a ride there. I mean, if you come pick me up, I might be able to do it. You fly out here, pick me up in your plane. Is it a key binding? I don't think so. I think you have to actually have your YouTube studio open to insert ads. I've never done it. I've never actually inserted an ad on purpose. Yeah, it's like on the last page. Are there pages? My last page is shopping. Stream settings, analytics, viewer activity, stream health, shopping. I don't even know how I would insert an ad, to be honest. Oh wait, what is this? Oh, there it is. I found it. It's on the top right where it says in stream. There's an option where it says I can actually add, like I can highlight my videos, I can add a stream marker, I can share it, and I can insert an ad. But I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Yeah, keep YouTube Studio open. Yeah, for sure. Ever since the Antelope Valley line came out, you always wanted the devs to add the MP36 and the F59 and the Bombardier bi-levels. Well, they did that, didn't they? Isn't that what we got? Alright, we do have a red signal up ahead, so let's not ruin the entire service for me not paying attention. So we pay attention. Yep, was that a BNSF train? Those are just, those are... I think we're at Kaiser Yard, aren't we? Is this Kaiser? Should say it. Doesn't say it. But there's a few small little local yards here that that serve these industries out here. And there, like I said, there are freight services where you'll drive from San Bernardino, the big yard in San Bernardino. I think it's BNSF, isn't it? I believe it's BNSF. And you'll drive over here to this yard. And then you'll drop off stuff. You may do some switching. So most likely they're probably just gonna have us do a quick stop here, and then we're gonna go. Let's see. We're slowed down nicely. Got all reds up ahead. Let's let it coast. No problem, KR Graphics. Thank you, man, for stopping by. Hope you have a good day at work, man. All right. Yep, there's green lights. There's a clear signal. CP Beach. Next stop, Fontana. Yes, Southern Plain spotted. This is the new route for Train Sim World 5. Sorry, not route. Sorry, it's a new locomotive. Same route, new locomotive. There is no new route. Do you get more money with ads? Absolutely, yes. Matter of fact, I've gotten emails from Google and YouTube saying, "Hey, you would make this much more money if you actually inserted ads." And I was like, "No, no, I couldn't live myself if I did it." I complain so much when I see ads on other people's videos and live streams. Like I was watching a live stream yesterday, and I think I typed something in the chat, and I said something, and you know when you're watching a live stream and you type in chat, like for the person to reply to you is kind of a big deal. Um, no matter how much you guys might take it for granted, when a streamer actually reads your chat and replies, but it's kind of a big deal. The whole point of typing in chat is to get a response, right? So anyway, so I typed in chat, just something simple, and I think the person responded, or was responding to my question. I can't remember what it was, but as soon as he was about to respond, I got a freaking ad. I was so pissed. I never knew what he said. I never knew the answer to this day. Like I get it on videos because you can like rewind them very easily, this and that. Okay, whatever. But on a live stream, it's tough because, especially if you don't control them, like YouTube just throws them in there random times. You could be in the middle of taking off in a plane or stopping at a station or giving some important information or something like that, and you'll just get hit with an ad. That too, a lot of people use YouTube Premium. Now, the way that works, from the way I understand it, is because you don't get ads, right? But I think we're supposed people who make content on YouTube, like if you have a YouTube Premium or whatever where you don't get ads, we're supposed to somehow get a piece of that. We're supposed to get some piece of your what you pay for your subscription since you're not getting ads. Um, I think you're supposed to still get something. Like I don't know how the math and all that works, but so like people who if you're watching people with no ads because you have premium, you're not like cheating them out of the system or anything like that. All right, next up, Fontana, another one of my favorite stations because I actually know this area. Fontana is not too far from what used to be Auto Club Speedway. Used to love that track on NASCAR, and sadly, they are tearing it down. Supposed to be putting a smaller track there, I think. I don't know how that progress is going. I probably need to get YouTube Premium eventually myself. All right, open up the left side doors. Have I heard anything else about the F-18 or the CRJ crash? No, but I did hear last night about the DC crash. The one between the Blackhawk and the CRJ. Apparently, they just released the black box like data, like yesterday. I want to say. And they're still like obviously, reading it and learning from it and stuff like that. So investigation is not over. But they uncovered some interesting things. Like for example, the Blackhawk pilots did not hear all of the transmissions that were given to them from ATC, which might be, reasons why certain things had happened. They also found out that the CRJ actually did pull up at the last second before crashing into the Blackhawk. So I would recommend. I'm not sure where that video is on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure that it's out there. I watched it on TikTok. But yeah, that was interesting to see what they uncovered there, and they're still learning more about what happened, what went on. Also, I think this is already something people already knew, but the Blackhawk people, there was two pilots in the front for the Blackhawk for a check ride, and they had night vision goggles on. And as you guys know, with night vision goggles, it makes it so you can see it in the dark, but your peripheral is completely gone. It's like this little bitty scope, so it's harder to see things outside of your what you're looking at. Again, not saying that's an excuse for what they did, but it could have played a part with them not being as situationally aware of where the other aircraft were, and a few other things. So again, I watch. I'm sure there's some good YouTube channels that always do the crash investigations. So that's the first that I heard. 'Cause I was really curious too. I was talking about it yesterday. That like we heard about all these plane crashes, but we're rarely hearing back about like the results, like what actually happened, like what's the follow up. We can all agree that we need more NJT content. I wouldn't mind seeing more NJT. I really like the NJT stuff, the New Jersey Transit stuff that came out. That was pretty nice. I like that. I like that and the Amtrak mix. That was pretty cool. Southern Plane Spotter. This is Train Sim World 5. We are on the San Bernardino route, and this is the Metrolink F59PH. Making sure I get that right. Yes, you can switch cabs with this one. At the very back, you have the cab car, the bi-level cab car, which you can also drive. So when we get to the end of this drive, there's no way to actually turn the train around. So what they do is they have the cab in the back. Every single one of these has a cab in the back. You can basically walk back there. You can activate the cab. You can drive from that side of the train, and you'll drive from that side all the way back to the other end of the track, and then walk to the other side of the train and switch it back. So that's how it works. I'm on PC, FA. I'm on PC. We're almost there. 3 minutes to Rialto, and about 15 minutes to get to the end of our drive. Tomorrow is the 20th, Metro. This is the early access look at it. Let's get another drive-by. It's been a while. Got some speed now. Got some speed now. Oh man, I keep pressing the wrong button. Alright, looking good. We're up on 76. We'll pull the power back, jump into dynamic brakes, put it in setup. We're going downhill, so the speed's gonna probably keep climbing. But we do have a stop on the other side of this hill. We'll add a little bit of dynamic brakes in there. I'm actually not using any sim equipment today. I'm just using a mouse and keyboard. I don't know what they did, but like, I want to say since Train Sim World 4, like, I don't know, they changed something on the back end, and the rail drivers does not work as well as it used to be with Train Sim World. Like, it still works fine with the other train sims that I play, but with this one, like, I don't know, like the throttle doesn't match up correctly. Brakes don't match up correctly. Like, it's like, I don't know, something's going on with the calibration. Even though it detects it and you can use it, like, it doesn't work as well as it used to. Like, when I first got the rail driver, it worked great with Train Sim World. But now it's like, what's going on? What'd you guys do? We're in a F30. I keep looking. F59. Sorry, I'm forgetting. This is the F59 from Metrolink. Yeah, I've been missing a lot of there's a lot of crossings on this route, so I've missed about half of them, probably more than half. Probably more than half. All right, coming up on Rialto. I've actually been to this city, one of my favorite stations as well, because of the station. It looks really cool. How much do you have to donate for me to hop back into F14? Let's go to 140. or 1400. No, that's for the livery. 140 to fly it. 1400 for the livery. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, you're getting close to convincing me though. You're getting real close to convincing me. I'm not gonna lie. You're getting real close to convincing me. Every time I see it, it's like a step closer for me to fly that thing. All right, we're gonna have a. I think we might have some time here. Top out, stretch our legs again. This way? No. Got about 30 seconds to do nothing. Rialto Station, Los Angeles, San Bernardino. You need help with that? It's heavy. Let's go. About 14,000? Oh, I'll fly it today. In fact, I'll fly it after this stream for 14,000. Dude, I'll fly to you. I'll fly to your house. Oh wait, I gotta actually close the door. I keep forgetting to close the door. I definitely need a guard, don't I? There's somebody in that suitcase. It might be. How come the texture in the MP36PH on the Metrolink looks different than the F59? I don't know. And I think you're talking about the livery. Why is the livery different? I don't know. There we go. Oh, look at that. I just noticed that. I never noticed that Metrolink sign right there. I've never noticed that sign. Spencer, it comes out tomorrow. Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. Alright, we have one more stop, San Bernardino. I'm gonna crank up the sound one more time for you guys before we get there. Actually, I'm sorry, two more stops. Yeah, San Bernardino. Then we have downtown San Bernardino. But we'll do it right now because it'll be less busy. So. Okay, that's a little much. You're welcome, Joey. That's why I made it, because, matter of fact, when I go fly it myself again, I have to watch that video, the tutorial, because I forgot to fly it. That's why I made the video. That's what actually inspired me to make those videos, is that I forget how to fly them. Alright, here we go. That was cool. That was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. part right here. Up the hill. So this, I believe, is the San Bernardino BNSF yard. And this is actually a part of another route. Oh my God, stop. This is part of another route called the Cajon Pass. And Cajon Pass comes from Barstow down to San Bernardino, and it ends in another yard just south of here. It's like a couple yards. That's an intermodal yard on the left, where all the container trains are dropped off and sorted. And here is the San Bernardino, the old San Bernardino station. Brakes. Yeah, if you guys want me to drive freight, we can do that. Do that. I haven't driven freight on Train Sim World in a long time, honestly. But I can do it for a live stream. Kill the dynamic brakes, give the engine a brake. There we go. Alright, we're on the indies, releasing the automatics. Only be here for a few seconds. We'll be here for like a minute and a half. We're actually back. Yeah, we're a little behind. Actually, I take that back. We'll be here for less than that. We're a minute and a half behind schedule. The good thing you like about this version of the yard is that there is more rail cars and more trackage. Yeah, I agree. That's one thing. I don't know why they didn't do that and why they haven't done it yet, but they haven't actually updated the Cajon Pass with all the Metrolink layers and Metrolink, you know, track and all that. Like, if I switch over to Cajon Pass, this whole yard will be darn near empty. Which is like, bro, like, you made a whole new route that overlays another route. Why wouldn't you update the old route? I don't know. Because, like, I want to play Cajon Pass, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's just nothing pulling me to play it. And I want to do the route hopping thing, but when I get to Cajon Pass, it's so disappointing from when you come from this route. Going from Cajon Pass to this route was not that bad. But going from this route to Cajon Pass is like, where's everything at? Where's all the trains? Alright, so we have a pretty slow section here, be 25 miles an hour. As we cruise to the end of our service. And again, this is a quiet zone, so we will not be using the horn through here anymore. Which is why I won't do the turn the sound up in the last part. Yeah, exactly, Paisley. They haven't updated the station either. On so like what they need to do on Cajon Pass is see all that extra freight cars. Like, none of that's there on Cajon Pass. So they need to add all that, like, busy it up, make the, you know, freight yard look like a freight yard, make it busy looking, right? Add the Metrolink trains driving in and out, if you have that DLC, of course. And then just, you know, touch it up. You know, it's okay. It's not, you know, the worst route. It's one of the best routes, actually. But improve it. It's old, actually. I was looking at a video yesterday. And I didn't realize that Cajon Pass was that old. It came out 2 train sims ago. It came out on Train Sim World 3 with the base sim. And it's not been updated since. At least not any major updates. Now we do have a freight pack coming. I don't know when it's coming out. We have a freight pack. Okay, I think it's, was it Southern Pacific or Santa Fe? Santa Fe freight pack coming to Cajon Pass later this year. It's basically a content pack with a livery. And before we end, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of give my opinion on that. The fact that we only have like maybe 2 or 3 American DLCs for the entire year for this game is pretty ridiculous. Like, come on. There's like probably 1,000 total DLCs out right now for Train Sim World, and I talked about it earlier. There's only 7 of all the DLCs of all the DLC that has ever come out for Train Sim World. There's only 7 U.S. freight routes, and you can probably add maybe 3 or 4 passenger routes since then. That's it, and there's like 1,000 DLC. Like, it's super lopsided. And this year they did their whole like promotion talking about what's coming, and I'm like, okay, it's good. You're adding a couple new countries. You're continuing to do more German content, more UK content, but then your US content is just like stale. You're not getting any major updates. You're getting content updates, but that's not what the people want. People don't want content updates. They want more routes. They want more trains. They want more. Yeah, they just want more, all around more, and they want better quality too. Like, not just more. They want better quality content for the U.S. content, and that's what irks me, and that's what irks a lot of people in the community who follow the game. So, a bit disappointing. After this DLC, I think the only thing we have to look forward to is that Santa Fe freight pack, and there's some other mystery DLC they haven't really mentioned, which is like a content pack as well. Yeah, and honestly, I mean, Jamie did ask me what I thought about this DLC earlier. I didn't really finish my thoughts on it before we end. We're about to finish here, but I do like the sounds on it. I think the model is great. I'm not a fan of the default livery. I think that'll get better though when the community gets their hands on it. I think we'll see more people drop some really dope liveries for it. But honestly, like, if they had not given this to me, I would not have bought it. To me, I'm just not interested enough in this particular train. And the look of it, like, it doesn't add enough content value. Like, I'd much rather drive the other 2 available trains or locomotives that come with Antelope Valley and come with the San Bernardino line. I know for some people who are local to here, or maybe they have an emotional connection to this train, they'll be more interested in it, and I think they'll like it. Like, I don't think it's bad. I think locomotive's good. Again, I'm not giving it a bad review. I'm just saying, for me, my personal preference, this particular locomotive just doesn't do it for me. I still think it sounds great, again. And maybe when they get some different liveries, I might change my mind. You know what I'm saying? The livery is the main thing for me. It's just, it looks ugly. But yeah, I probably wouldn't pay for it myself, to be honest with you. Yeah, we get like 1 American route per Train Sim World. That's pretty sad. Yeah, it's pretty sad. So we'll see, man. I'll keep my eyes open. You never know. I think our hope is really going to be in third-party developers. So we just need more people outside of Dovetail to come and make their own routes, because I think when they do, they're going to be better than what Dovetail can make and will make. I also would like to see them update like Horseshoe Curve, like some of the ones that are actually really good. I would like to see them go back and update those and bring them to the recent, technology and things like that. Like rework some of those. That'd be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice. So that's my thoughts on it. I could go on a whole rant about that, and I might do that. I might do a different video just about kind of the state of Train Sim World's US content. Because the thing is, the German routes, they keep coming, man. Like every time they announce a German route, I'm like, wow, another one. Like, jeez. Um, and the same thing with UK, right? They just announced the Midland Overground or London Overground, something like that, which is coming, which is probably going to be really good. I'll probably try it. Um, but like I said, and they are actually good. The UK routes, the German routes are really good. The German routes are the best ones that Train Sim World makes. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm hoping that some third party development group or person will come and save the day for US content. Because right now, I don't even know how much effort um, Dovetail's putting into it. And I gave him a suggestion. I gave a suggestion. I think the last stream I did, I want to say it was back when Train Sim World 5 came out, maybe. It might have been the Boston Worcester route that they did that I had the suggestion. Um, but I think that they need to have a US division. Like they need to create a team, whether it be in-house or hire some people. Probably should hire some people because they're all British. But yeah, hire some people from America and start like a train sim North America, like like group within Dovetail, and that's all they dedicate their time to is working on researching and making US routes. That's all they do. I think that's what needs to happen for us to get better and more content for train sim. Anyways, somebody was asking earlier in the stream to see the other cab car, so here it is. I'm not sure if that person's still here, but this is the other cab car, so we can drive from this end. I don't think I actually set the other cab up. I actually needed to get rid of the reverser and put it in neutral and this and that to actually do the correct swap to the other end. I didn't do that, so right now I'd have to walk back to the other end and set the other one up to do this side. So I didn't do that, um, but yeah, if you like driving from the back end, you can drive from the back end. That's what it is. And here's the cab. A few people still in here for some reason. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I feel like they used to make more American routes back in Train Sim World 2, which is why pretty much all the good American routes are out of date because they're from back in Train Sim World 2, you know? So, yeah, like Clinchfield, man. Clinchfield is one of the really good ones. Um, all Clinchfield needs is a TOD 4 update. That's all it needs. It don't need anything else. I mean, maybe add the um the head bobble thing they added or suspension thing. That'd be nice. Um, yeah, Clinchfield is Clinchfield's one of my favorite routes. I think I've spent the most time on a single route on Clinchfield because of just the operations they have out there. It's a lot of fun. What else? Horseshoe Curve, another one for me that I think is really good. That just needs an update. And Cajon Pass could use a little love as well. And then Cane Creek is a sleeper. Cane Creek, a lot of you guys might have forgotten about that one. Cane Creek is really good. It just needs an update. Just needs a little TLC. That's it. That's all it needs. But anyways, that's my rant for today. Thank you all for hanging out. Let's go into the train. I'm gonna honk the horn one more time. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you, Western Blocks. They gave us short and not entirely fun, interesting. Yeah, that's the thing too. I think the thing challenging about American routes that to really get the best out of American route, you have to kind of make them long, right? Like a lot of the American routes are long because unlike Europe and the UK, our cities are pretty far apart from each other, and so you kind of have to traverse a good 100 200 miles to actually get the full experience of an actual subdivision, um, and that's shown to be pretty difficult for them to do, which is probably why they're not doing it very often. But anyways, like I said, thank you guys for hanging out. It's been fun. I was supposed to do a Run 8 video yesterday. We'll try to do it next week. We'll see if I can find time to do it next week. What is today? Wednesday. Tomorrow, I think I do have something planned, so we'll stay tuned for that. And then Friday, of course, we have DCS, as we always do. But thank you, Paisley, Western Blocks. Who else we had in here? Raymond. Sorry for the sound issues we had earlier. I don't know what was going on with TikTok. It was tripping for real. Thank you as well to Michael Ferguson, Drifter, Element, of course, Muhammad, and if I missed you, oh, here we go. Valabar, I don't know how to say your name, bro. Random video editor, as always, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate your support, bro. And yeah, enjoy your ad-free stream. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's been fun. We're gonna leave it on the horn. Until next time, guys. Remember, you got 3 choices: give up, give in, give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. We out of here. Louder.